you've been getting to final interviews and then getting rejected, I mean, you're certainly not alone if this is happening for you. It's really disappointing, and I know that it chips away your confidence. In today's video, I want to share a real case study of a client of mine, a senior leader, who kept getting shortlisted but not selected. I'm Elizabeth Conley. I'm a senior interview coach at Interview Skills Clinic. Now, we worked together on exactly why this was happening, and within a couple of coaching sessions, he'd landed the role he'd been working on for months. Let's break down where things were going wrong and how he turned it around, and it might help you too. Now, this candidate had years of senior experience in commercial leadership roles within the educational sector. He was confident, he certainly was articulate, and he had strong results under his belt. And yet, he wasn't converting final interviews into offers. When we first spoke, he said to me, I don't know what's going wrong. I get to the final round and then somebody else just edges it. Now, here's what we discovered during the first coaching session. He simply wasn't being himself. He tended to use formal corporate speak, engaging with peers, delivering on strategic objectives. Instead of simpler, more human phrasing, I went to have a chat. Here's another example. I took a structured approach to review operational alignment with strategic objectives. I mean, this is difficult to say in an interview. He could have simply said, I stepped back to see where we were out of sync and what changes would make the biggest difference. Another example, he said, my focus was ensuring there was coherence across cross-functional work streams. For me, this is written English, much, much better to say, I made sure everyone was pulling in the same direction. It wasn't easy, but getting people talking made a real difference. The problem was that the content was really solid, but the tone was distancing. It lacked authenticity, and I felt that the panel was struggling to see him as a leader or as a person. Now, here are some of the 5 mistakes we uncovered, and you know, they may resonate with you. But before I go through these, if you're listening to this and thinking, you know, it sounds like me, I keep getting rejected, but keep guessing why your interviews aren't converting, then we work with senior leaders one-to-one. And actually, it doesn't take long to identify the mistakes you're making and to finally land the role that you deserve. You can book a free consultation today at our website, interviewskillsclinic.co.uk, and I'll share a link in the video below. And whilst you're here, please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video that could make a difference for you. So what were the 5 mistakes that were holding him back at senior interviews? Well, firstly, talking about the work instead of being at the centre of it. He describes the project, the team, the timeline, but he clearly didn't show his leadership. 2, using formal scripted language. We've covered a lot of that today. Engaging stakeholders might sound right, but you know, I spoke to builds trust. Missing reflection. His results actually were great, but he wasn't telling us what they meant for the role or what he had learned. 4, avoiding vulnerability. This is quite a common one. We added one moment where he admitted that actually things weren't going to plan. This line, I think, alone helps the panel to warm towards him. 5, leaving out team motivation. At senior levels, how you deliver through others is often more important than what you did yourself. Which of these 5 mistakes do you recognise most from your own interviews? Please drop your experience in the comments. I read and I do reply to everyone. During the coaching, we focused on just a few key changes: conversational tone, stronger personal leadership, 1 or 2 honest human moments. Within a week of our second session, he'd messaged me, hi Elizabeth, just to let you know, I was selected as a preferred candidate for the job at X. Obviously, I can't say where it was. I'm delighted. Many thanks for your support and guidance. Now, here's the tip I give to all senior candidates. Panels hire people that they feel they can trust and understand, not just those who sound impressive. If you're trying to prove you're senior, you might actually be distancing yourself. Be clear, grounded, be human. If this helps you see interviews differently, do give it a like and subscribe for more honest, practical advice. And if you're ready to stop missing out at the final stage, we'd love to work with you. Check out our earlier video on another manager's story and his 8 reasons for his rejection. See you again. Bye.